Okay, the very first thing I want to do is get 1 cup of water boiling. So let me do that. And we won't watch it because y'all know it won't boil if you watch water. Right? I'm just kidding. Okay, and then into this, and my mother-in-law's recipe, I want to show y'all. My mother-in-law, Linda, earlier this year had a stroke. And she's doing great and wonderful, but she can't remember some things. She remembers a lot, and she's getting around at the house. Like I say, she's doing great, but she got our nephew, Josh, who lives with her, and we're thankful for that. She got him to send me this lime salad recipe that she has. She's made it for years. She always made it during the holidays, summer, lots of times. She can remember that she loves it, and she's craving it, but she's got all the ingredients written and no instructions. So this is a lesson to me that we better get some instructions written down, right? So I went over there yesterday evening. I was visiting with her. And I said, Linda, I'm going to make you that lime salad. I believe I've got everything to do it. I said, but do you remember when you put the cream cheese in the Jello at what point? And she just started laughing. She said, I don't remember. So that's why she's getting me to do this. So I told her we would make it, and I'll bring it to her, and she can let me know what's good about it, what's not good about it. We'll figure it out. But I think we're going to get it. I think she's going to love it. So I'm getting that 1 cup of water boiling, okay, because I'm going to use 2 3-ounce boxes of lime Jello. So the other cup of liquid that I'm going to need, I want to be a little cooler to try to get that cooled down fast so we can move on. And y'all, literally, this is what I was getting at. Her recipe says a number 2 can of crushed pineapple drained, and you save the juice. Well, this is a number 2 can. It's 20 ounces. And used to, way back in the day, they would have number 2 or number 1 or number 10 size cans. They're not on there anymore. So thank goodness for Google and stuff, because you can look it up and you'll find charts that will translate it for you if you've got an old vintage recipe. This is a vintage recipe. Y'all know Jello came about in what, the 60s or 70s or 50s, I don't know, you know, but when I was a little girl, this was everywhere, everywhere. And I've never made this one. Linda always made it. You can also do this in raspberry or strawberry. You can make it your own, okay? I made that Watergate salad. It's very similar to this, except you use pistachio pudding mix, and it's so good. So I don't have to have the boiling water. My water's just about boiling. So what I need is 2 cups of liquid, 1 that's hot and boiling to get that Jello activated. And this one that is not, and it's nice and cool. And plus this is flavor, right? Instead of 2 cups of just water, we're going to have a cup of pineapple juice. How fabulous is that? Okay, so this is boiling. I'm just going to use this pot right here to grab this little trivet. Y'all can't see that, can you? I know, aggravates me too. Let's just grab us a little bowl. Just grab us a little bit bigger bowl than that, right? Okay. I'm going to put that boiling water in there. Woo! It was angry, wasn't it? Yes, it was. And you have a gas stove that heats up the sides of your pan too. So when that water or anything hits that side, that's why it's just getting all mad. I'm hoping to surprise her today. You know, when you're craving something, that's all you think about. You just want it, right? I know. It's going, oh, that smells so good. That smells like my childhood. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All my grandmothers and my aunts, I think anybody and everybody that cooked when I was a kiddo always made some sort of a fluffy salad. And this is supposed to be a side dish, and I always put a little bit on my holiday plate as a side dish. You'll see I'm just stirring this till it dissolves. But also, I would go back when I finished my meal and get a big scoop for my dessert because it's so good. It's light, and it's just so good, and you don't get it very often except on a holiday. So it's like, oh, I'm going to get a little more of that. So maybe that's what makes it so special. Okay, I believe that is dissolved. And so now we need to try to get this Jello cooling back down. So we're going to pour in this cooler cup, liquid pineapple juice. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and we'll start on the rest of it while this is cooling down a bit. So I'll be right back. Next, while that Jello is a cooling down, we can start on what else goes in here. And that's our crushed pineapple, 20 ounces. And this is softened cream cheese, an 8-ounce package. I know back in the day when I was little too, these came about half that size. Isn't that weird how sizes change and things change like that through the years? I know. And we have to kind of morph our recipes, don't we? We sure do. So since it's softened, I'm going to cream this together real quick. And sling it all over the kitchen. Right? Let me slow this little thing down. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Slow down, buddy. Let's see here. Kind of stir it back down in there. I smell this and I know what that smell tastes like, and it's delicious. Yes, it is. Reminds me of my fruit dip. All you do is add Cool Whip to this and you've got a fabulous fruit dip that I make. And when I make it, everybody wants to know what it is. So, make it. It's 8 ounces of crushed pineapple, drained, 8 ounces of Cool Whip, and 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. And it is delicioso, I promise. Alright, y'all. Next, we are going to chop some walnuts. And the reason why I'm putting walnuts, it says on here, on Linda's little recipe, which I love. I cherish these written recipes like this. It says 1 cup broken or chopped to your desired size nuts, walnuts, or pecans. I prefer walnuts, she says on there. So walnuts it is. That's what she is going to get. So 1 cup. And I want to stop and tell y'all a little tip thing I do. I've told y'all before, but I want to say it again. I'm going to do a generous cup of walnuts, right? Yeah. These I bought last winter, okay? If they had been sitting in my pantry, they would be rancid by now, just to be honest about it. And you know how expensive nuts are. So any of my nuts, I just put in the refrigerator. I don't bother with the freezer. These have been in my refrigerator, and they taste just like when I bought them. I promise. Peanuts, sunflower seeds, pecans, everything. I just have them in the back of my refrigerator in an area where I know all my nuts are, and they stay good for you. I don't know how long they last. I guess forever, right? Okay, and this is another little something, guys, to chop nuts faster, more efficient, I guess. Take 2 knives, hold them together like that, and then we chop. Isn't that cool? Twice as fast, and they don't seem to fly all over the room. I know y'all know what I'm talking about when you're trying to chop them, and they're shooting out everywhere. They don't tend to do that. I guess because one blade's kind of holding the other one. I don't know. They're working together. I've even seen people do it with triple knives. I'm not quite that brave yet. And here's somebody coming in the back door. That's probably one John Murray. Maybe. Or an intruder knows our back door code, right? Is that John Murray? That's John Murray. I'm making your mama's lime jello salad, baby.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, baby.
Maybe somebody will do something like this sweet for me one day, too, if I get to where I can't remember, right?
They will. They will, baby.
Told everybody I'm learning from your mom. I'm going to write the instructions down. And then the only other thing that's going to go in here, guys, is 2 cups of marshmallows. I'm going to pre-measure that. Let me grab one tiny little bowl out of here. I love the marshmallows that are all different colors. And I have some of those, but I don't know if Linda would like that or not. They're just festive looking. They look really good during like Easter holiday. So I'm just going to give her some plain marshmallows, mini marshmallows. One. I think Joshua had tried to make this for her, But he literally didn't know any of the steps, so at least he tried though, right? Exactly. All right. So now we just have our elements. Let me go check on that Jello and see if it's cool enough, and we'll put this together. Okay, y'all, this is very, very cold. So let's put it in with our cream cheese. Y'all see how it's almost jelly-like, jelly-like. So I'm going to put it in there. And I think I'm going to mix it just a moment. Just a moment. Hopefully I won't be green. Trying to be easy so I won't get green on my white shirt. Should have worn a green shirt, huh? Okay, y'all. Now, this is the part where I get confused because, okay, 2 cups of marshmallows is in her recipe, and then the walnuts, and it calls for no Cool Whip, no whipped topping, and I'm like, what? Because I want to put it in there so badly. So I wonder, did she like pour this into a mold and it congeal? I don't know. Because I want to put Cool Whip in it and make it fluffy. Y'all know what I mean? I know. I think what I'm going to do, though, is not. I'm going to stick to her recipe called for no Cool Whip. And maybe I'll make her some Watergate salad with some Cool Whip in it. And see if she enjoys that, too, sometime during the holidays. How about that? And I know, I bet a bunch of y'all have one of these Tupperware Jello molds, right? Yes, you can also make ice rings to go and punch, so it's very handy. I'm going to try, let's do this. And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it sit, I think, at least 4 hours probably, if not overnight. And then I'll go from there. And if this is it, because like I say, I don't know if she molded this or not. I'm not sure about this recipe, but we're going to get it figured out. This looks like it's going to be good. It does. The marshmallows are trying to float. So I wonder, did we need to coat them in something? I don't know if that will work or not. Maybe some of y'all can help me out with this thing. But I know it's going to taste like what she's used to, right? Yeah. So. Oh, do y'all see the leaves falling from the tree? How pretty is that? The sun is setting just as I finish that little salad. So I just wanted to share it with y'all too. And we've got lots of traffic on our road because we are the cut through for a detour right now. So that's why we're going to have lots of cars. But isn't that a beautiful, beautiful sunset? That's our barn over there that you can see in a distance. And I want to put my office / bunkhouse in the corner of that barn on that other side where I can watch the sunset in the evenings if I'm in the office. And I just think that'd be heavenly. Look at all the colors. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I try to be thankful and just stop for a minute. Addie and I walked last night uptown. The hospital has a track. And we walked and we watched the sunset up there, and she wanted to stop and take a picture, and I just love that she loves that. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to get inside and start supper. I just wanted to share this gorgeous sunset with y'all. It's the next day. It's Thursday. I got to go to my daddy's with my sisters. First, we're going to a wake, then to my daddy's. And I have got to deliver this to my mother-in-law because y'all see that? Y'all see that missing? John Murray found out I had made this for his mama, and he still doesn't care if there's a sweet in the house or a treat in the house. He's got to have some of it. So anyway, and I was going to let y'all know, it did mold, and it molds prettily. Prettily, is that a word? Anyway, she doesn't care about that. She just wants to eat it. But I'm going to tell you, I knew John Murray, okay? So I made a double batch of this. Yes, I did. So Linda will not be lacking John's mama. I did. Her recipe called for 1 box of Jello and so on and so on. So anyway, I'm going to get this to her, then go to that way with my sister and go to my daddy. So I said I better get in here real quick and show y'all how that turned out. And I must say I tasted some with John last night. Yes, I did, and it is delicious. So, any of your holiday tables or buffets, make this, guys, and I'll see y'all next time.